Welcome back, everybody. Oh my gosh, well, welcome back. Literally. Whoa, let's not go there with those terms. Okay, well, welcome back to Chin Wags. It's Bill. Chin Wags slang, it's Aussie slang for having a chat. Whoever knew that it would be so fitting? Yes, and I'm Bill, and welcome to anyone who's new. And I really do hope that you're confused, because you should be. I was. Everyone else that came across my channel was. But here we are. We're still here. And I appreciate you being here too. This is weird. I don't know what's happened now. I've gone from shaking in my boots because for some reason going live on YouTube is way more scarier than getting on stage, which is, one of my other little hobbies in life that make me leave the house is that, I do stand-up comedy. I can't believe it either, but who would have ever guessed the scariest place in the world for me really is on a stage under a light being looked at, but that's also the calmest place in the world that I've ever stood. It's weird. Why would the world do that? Why would the universe make you confront your fears and then that be one of the most rewarding things? So yes. Where are we? Before we get into stuff, because tonight, basically I came across this video because I've got the videos from KJ Live, Katie Joy Live, the channel that she basically deleted during the Tati thing. I've got most of the videos because eventually I was like, can't be fucked. And one of them was where she's talking about van life, the interesting life of people in vans. And it's not that she's saying anything bad, because she's literally fascinated and wants to get someone on her channel to talk about it. But it's just weird what her mind comes up with when she's trying to get her head around living in a van. It's it's very shrunken pea syndrome. Can I say that? Well, I'm talking about cooking anyway. That's where we are, frozen peas and stuff. I hate it when they're the real little ones and there's no pea. It's just so shrinkled. But sometimes that's the only peas you have. What are we talking about? Who knows? Before we get into what we really should be talking about, before we get to me making a point, I need to talk about the cacti contributors. These are the people that contribute to this channel and really keep me afloat, right? If you would like to join, I've pinned it in the chat. I know, isn't it great? A good old pinned comment. But if it gets annoying, just let me know in caps and I'll try and see it and take it down, because they annoy me. I like the ones that you can just click and it says, I've read it, dismiss. Why can't I do those? Probably haven't got there yet. A little bit of a snail. That's my spirit animal. Don't judge. Don't judge. What's your spirit animal? Interesting. I haven't met a turtle yet. Anyone that is a spirit animal of a turtle. If you're out there, if you randomly hear this and you go, I think a turtle might be me. Let's discuss. Let's take it down below. Well, no, down below. Oh, not that way. Whichever way. Where are we? Okay, with the cacti contributors, when you sign up, you can get that little cactus badge in the chat. I want one. When you get one, I want one. And eventually I might get one. Let's see. Then they get 10% off at the merch store. But that's I'm doing awful. I'm so awful at self-promo. What's going on? My brain is not wanting to read the fucking page. Read the page. It's not that hard. It's spelt out. But here we are. We're going round in circles and we haven't even got where we're meant to go. Oh, so you get members only posts, chat, and member shout outs on live. This is where we're heading, right? This was the point. Shout out to Will Clem. Yep, cacti high five. And also I noticed in the chat tonight, you're probably one of the only people, there's a few, maybe other people that use my, oh yeah, because another perk is you get custom emojis made by me, but I'm not really in the field of creativity when it comes to, well, you got to get the picture so small and then it's like, is it really even worth it? So I just really put 2 emojis together and made that my own emoji. But yeah, see, Will, that you always use it. And I used it tonight in chat. So yeah, Cacti high five. And thank you very much for becoming a contributor to this channel. And yeah, I hope that you're having a good day. It's, what day is it? What day is it here? Is it Friday? Oh, the best day of the day. Well, best day of the week, in my opinion. Friday. No. Friday. Yeah, just fried. Oh my God, that is it. Fried, like a response. How are you? Fried, No? Okay. I was going to like throw in another one that I came up with like ages ago, like when I was talking about Australia, and sometimes I can't say it properly. And one time it ended up coming out like Australia. Oh, it's like I'm in the never-ending story. I'm actually in the never-ending dribbling coming out of my mouth, but here we are. So yeah, found that video. I was thinking, should we go have a look? And also I've done timestamps so we don't have to sit there. I've got the main ones, what I want to show, you know, there's no peas included. Sorry if I talked up the frozen peas before, like they were on offer. No, but you could maybe bring your own. I don't know. Do you like, I'm only allowed to eat the mushy peas in the can, but nah, grew up on that. Past that. Okay, we're getting on. Actually, is she mushy can? Okay, I'm going to the page that has the timestamps because that's where we need to go. Oh, hang on, I forgot to say hi to the people that fucking rocked up in the chat. They're the legends that are putting words down and having, you know, I can't. The only thing that sucks about take 2, you know, those in the know, tappy tap on the nose. I don't get it. I still don't get that one. It's kind of like I'll just pretend to know, like shotgun. I still don't get it. When they explain it to me, I'm like, I don't get it. Why is it shotgun? It's almost shot, like, because I used to think, is that like when you're propelled out of the seat when you crash, like a bullet in a shotgun? No, it's not like that because it's not a good thing. Why would you want to be in the front? I don't want to be in the front. I want to be behind the driver because, you know, airbag and then chance of an airbag. Who knows? Okay. What am I talking about? I'm got to like bring up, don't press stop screen always. How do I get there? I'm having a brain shortage. Oh yeah, I got to bring it in, right? Oh, it's scary, but it'll be even scarier once I get rid of my face. Anyway, so this was December 20. Oh, I was going to say hi to the chat. Let's bring it back to my face for a minute. I know we'll get there. Surely once I get on the main road, this will all run smoothly. But first, I need to say hi to the chat. Hi, TK. Cactus, high five. And you're using them too, except when I'm looking on StreamYard, I can't see the custom emojis. It's funny. Hi, Ashleen. Hi, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, I saw, like, yes, that you're stuck at home with COVID. Oh my gosh. I hope that you are, well, I don't know how good you are listening to this. Maybe are you still unwell? What if, like, maybe did you only start listening to me when you were sick? And then you'll get well and you're like, oh, this was what I was listening to. She never gets to the fucking point. That's where timestamps all come in. Okay. Oh, Will, you're in chat. Oh, yeah, that's right. I said you were using the good old emoji. Oh, and there I am. That's how far up I am. Margot, Gingerly, how you guys going? Phyllis, how are you? Been a long time, or maybe has it been a long time for everyone? I feel like it has. A week, too long. Oh, TK, throwing out the fiber. Thank you. TK says, show us Bill some love. Show me some love. It's with a little 5. I like how you work there. See, you work good on the promotion. Absolutely terrible. Get to the point. That is my name. Samantha B. Cactus green. Love it. Look how good the cactus looks as an emoji. It's just fucking beautiful. Fernando E. How you guys going? I got a chewy, so if it's annoying, let me know. Everyone's got hay fever in my city. It's so bad. Eyes watering. It looks like everyone's crying. Nothing's working. And yeah, it's just because really it rained for most of the past 3 months. Rain, and now it's not raining. And everything is in the air. So I need 2 masks. A see-through mask, like for my eyes. Because even with glasses, it comes in the side. Oh my God, I'm a rapper. I really am. Carrie, Angel Kate, good to see you. And me more. How are you? And yeah, Deborah. Oh, you're still sick. Oh, it's scary. There's no COVID cases still in my state. We still have our border closed even after the AFL grand final. There were like people that snuck in, but there was all this drama because, the news wants us to believe. Well, I could go into all that crap, but just the panic. They snuck in from, an infected state, but they didn't end up being like testing positive or anything. And I don't know, I'm just like, I was thinking if my team was playing in another state and I probably would do anything to try and get in there. It was kind of sucked because it was like Melbourne, like that's where the AFL grand final, the Australian Football League, like is held every year. That's where the grand final is held. And both teams from Melbourne were in the grand final, but because they're all like riddled with COVID over there. They had it over here and we only let certain people in because our borders are closed and we don't want everyone to be sick because no one's been sick for almost a year, touch wood. Anyway, where are we? Okay, let's have a look. Should we have a look at, well, we're not, we're going to have a look at a video from Katie Joy Live, and I'm going to get the page because I like the timestamp page. It's not in order. It doesn't look good, but it looks pretty. It's got arrows and like little flowers and drawings of like stuff. Yeah, that's when you're really working hard. Where are we? I'll bring her up. And yeah, it's December. I can't even remember the date. December 11, 2020, and she's talking about van life. She's only just come across it, and she's not like anti it. She's very fascinated, but she does a few things. So I'll just bring her up. Oh no, that's not the button. Is that the button? It is now. And then I get rid of my face. Okay. Oh, and also I must warn you, because it took a while to do these timestamps because she does her makeup while doing it. And oh my God, like I wasn't listening at all because she was doing her makeup with a dry sponge. And I just, whoa. Like in my head, couldn't hear anything she was saying. So, but yes, hang on, let me just have a look, have a gulp. Actually, I'll press play and then I'll hit the timestamps.
Good morning, everyone. I am still getting ready. But last night I did this live stream and I was talking to my subscribers, which if you were on that live stream on my channel, thank you for joining me. And I was talking about like what we could add to the channel that would make it a place where people would want to be there and the content they wanted to watch, and our parking lot. So RVs are expensive, but some of these people are like spending $30,000, $40,000 converting their vans into livable spaces. So I know that RVs can be very expensive, but the vans aren't cheap either, you know?
I kind of tuned out again, but I kind of know what she said because I timestamped it and I wrote it next to it. But oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Too much concealer. Is it fluffy for you guys? Is it too fuzzy? Because it's a little bit fuzzy on my end. Maybe it just needs to warm up. But this is what I mean. It's kind of really hard to hear what she's saying when there's so much screaming going on in the makeup department. Like, just go into Mac or something and learn how to put, like, I remember my mum took me to Clinique and like the lady did my makeup when I was like first getting into like having to wear makeup. Like I was quite young. I think I was like, well, yeah, it's like, anyway, yeah, because I was such a like closeted, like off little country girl and no idea. And then I came to the city, the big, big city. Yeah. And why couldn't she do that? Why couldn't she watch a Tati video? Anyway, what did she say? Yeah, how expensive being in a remodeling a van into a living situation. But there's a difference, isn't there, between van life as in like going what Gabby was doing, like a cross country, like camping kind of, compared to those people that just rock up and like live in the Walmart car park, isn't there? Like, I'm pretty sure that they're more adventurers versus necessity to live in a van. Am I right? But yeah, she's oh, there is a difference. Oh, thank God. Because I was like, I want the adventure one. I don't want to go in the car park. I've slept in my car in a car park before. So scary. Don't do that, anyone. Oh, young, dumb, and, well, finish that sentence. No, don't be like that.
So I think I would have more fun living in an RV than a van. I do watch a bunch of those videos. It's an outside of a lifestyle I've ever had or would want. I find it fascinating. Yeah, it's
See, I just had to keep playing this bit, even though I don't think she's talking about anything important, because she's using a dry sponge on her to blend in her concealer around her eyes. And then you'll see she adds more. And that's the reason, because the dry sponge is soaking up all that fucking concealer. What the hell is going on, guys? And yes, the reason I can tell that it's a dry sponge is because of how small it is. When a sponge is damp, when you've wet it, and then you've squished out the remaining of the water, it's double the size of that, and she'd be able to bounce. The moisture as well would just lighten it, and she'd be able to use not as much as that. It would take off all that shit and just leave what she needs. And just the way she's using the sponge as well, it's not bouncing. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And was everyone else not listening to what she was saying because of, I wish there was clear vision. This is not 4K, but yeah. Oh, yeah, so we just have to press play. Wish it was a podcast sometimes, don't you?
you know how they have that whole thing about like Instagram versus reality, or social media versus reality? Hi, Delilah. Or, you know, what you see online versus like what you see in the real world, that kind of thing. And it's interesting because some of the people that are doing it, there was this video I was watching of this girl that used to live in a van. And she was basically saying that a lot of the people that are doing it are literally just doing it for content, and they wouldn't maybe already do it anyway.
Sorry, I have got a timestamp. I'm really blown away just right now because every time this happens, every time I put it on my laptop, it's bigger and it's in my face and it's there. And she hasn't blended the concealer that she put on here. Like, it's there. You can see it. What's going on? It's just sitting on top. My jaw dropped. No, my jaw dropped. See, that's hard, isn't it? My jaw dropped. Maybe just for me, because my jaw is a little bit ruined, but my jaw dropped at the end when she applied fucking highlighter. And the only thing is, it was in a little square, but it was highlighter, so I could see exactly what she was doing. And then I was muting my ears. I just could not hear because I was like, wowzers. But yeah, maybe I've seen it before, maybe I haven't, who knows. Yeah, can't we continue? But yeah, she went back in with more concealer because she basically, the sponge had absorbed everything off her thing. And I'm just worried about the applicator that's going in and out of that thing. I use a little, or I put it on the back of my hand, like how much I need, and then I go in with a like concealer brush. Yeah, but that's why she's got the lumps everywhere.
Building the van is part of the fun, so to speak, says Jordan. I can see that. I didn't really know that was like even a thing you could do. Like, I honestly had no idea that this world existed. I didn't know anything about it. So when I'm like sitting there looking at all of this stuff, and yes, I have found a lot you can talk about. Holy moly, is there like drama in that world?
She had no idea this kind of thing existed. She has no idea what other people do in their lives. She gets hung up, though, on, where is it? Let's go. Where's my time stamp? Oh my God, my mouth and my brain work together, please. Yes, a sheltered life. Very like small sheltered life. Very never gone far from not the tree, but the nest.
No idea. Like, it's kind of wild to me that there's all of these people in this world, and they are out there doing all this stuff. And I've been watching people that have made the videos like fact versus reality, or, you know, like this is the truth versus the reality. And I'm always fascinated by anyone that like gives up all of their lives, like all of their lively possessions and all of this, to like go onto a world of little to nothing, right? And then you wonder, like,
Katie, you brought a house like an hour away from your family and your friends. You brought like a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. Overindulged. left everything, uprooted your family, no support, when your son basically would maybe want to be closer to his cousins and his family and your parents, and nope, isolated yourself. But you chose that, Katie. And you're surprised that people are making a choice to get out there and see the world? I get scared though for people like tourists that come to Australia and do it, and they go across the middle of Australia and like the desert and the movie, well, Wolf Creek. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. Why did I go there? I don't know.
Is it, there's a level of privilege to this that I think is ironic in all of it, right? So there's this level of privilege that exists that you have an option to go live in a van, to make your life being about a van, when there's some people that really like can't even find a home to live, right? So
it's very strange the way that she's thinking though. Has she lumped every van life person into the same bucket? Does she not? Or is she, what is she trying to say? There's also minimalists out there. The tiny house nation. Oh my God, I love it. It's like they must have been really good at Tetris when they were young. That's what I love. It's like, and here we have just a couch. You think it's just a couch? No, no, no. And it's all the storage. I don't know if I would. Well, that's basically, yeah. I don't know where my mind went. Like tiny houses, but like it's a prison cell. That's how like big it is. And then remodeling a prison. No, wouldn't be a good show, would it?
there's this irony about going off the grid with an insane amount of privilege, if that makes sense. That's sort of what I've always thought about some of these. And this is just me kind of thinking out loud. Like some people really are doing it to save money. They can't afford rent. But some of the people that are doing it are not doing it because of that. It's literally just because they can. Because I was watching this one video and this one and this woman, they spent like $40,000 converting their van. And I'm like, okay, how many people actually have that kind of money to convert a van? If you're doing it to live with less, to save money, most people aren't going to have that kind of money to.
But like it'd be an investment, and it's also like putting it into a house instead of buying a house. Put it in, like put your money into it, and people work towards a goal. It's not just something they think of one day and then boom, they're off doing whatever. It's like got a plan and they work towards it and make it work. That's what fascinates me. I got no, like, yeah. When all this came out, like YouTube started recommending all this van life videos to me, and this one about like women by themselves who do like across America in a van by themselves. My friend came like from Australia, like, well, the other side of Australia, drove with her dog. I could never do that. I could never do that. But never say never. Maybe one day I challenge myself. But yeah, I'm not going across. Yeah, I don't know. It's all so scary. I shouldn't have watched Wolf Creek. But that's a true story. It's like it's based on the outback. And it's so crazy. Every tourist basically that comes down under and wants to do like bush traveling stuff, yeah, they just they go missing, and I don't want to say anymore. I'm not really talking it up good, am I? But I'm just telling you the real shit.
to convert a van into something better. You know, it's Lisa, you can send me some channels, please, please. I would love to see this. Yeah, I saw there was a couple named Max and Lee and they broke up. There was like all this drama that surrounded them, for sure. And some, I wonder, is it just even real? Like, are they really living in a van, or is it just for content? You know what I mean? And it's like this big hashtag, right?
Oh, it's a big hashtag. You know, did you guys see on Twitter, or what was it? Where was I? Where Katie was getting grilled for relying on the hashtags of like Gabby and Brian for news. Like, and someone was kindly pointed out to her that she should probably go to a news source, not rely on Twitter. And really, here she is, the hashtag for van life. That's what she's used for her research. Oh, my mouth didn't even want to say research because that's not what she does. Really, she would just be a like a pool cleaner. Why is my mind going here? Pool cleaner, like sweeping all the leaves off the surface, catch what you can from other people and bring it together and make it the Katie Joy Show. So I've just gone silent. I'm looking to the chat, which always throws me. Oh, shivers. Did I? Shivers my timbers. Oh.
Yes, the minimalistic approach is interesting. If you're going off the grid and you've sold in a home apartment and have saved money, you have lots of privilege cash to build a van. Right. So it's an interesting dichotomy I always find with these types of communities is that you want to be meager and you want to appear less materialistic, but it takes a lot of privilege in order to choose that way of life. You know what I mean? Like some people don't have an option. Some people can't.
Oh, I'm struggling. Dichotomy. I know it brings up the biggest word. High five to the Grammarly keyboard. Well, no, it wouldn't be, but she must be learning from it. Or what's that? It probably has that app, random big word a day. Just did anyone out there with the makeup world? No tapping. Did you see any tapping? I saw no tapping, and I'm just wondering, where are you going to blend once you've already gone up there? Like this, you've gone too far to blend now. I doubt there's even any blending going on, because isn't there a concealer brush as well? I'm so confused. I'm kind of glad that it's a bit fuzzy, because if I could really see this in 4K, I really wouldn't be listening. And thank God, like Frida's under the... Okay, I'll have to go back. Every time we have to go back, I take a little breath.
Like they literally, it's their only option, right? How many people have I spoken to over the years that have ended up homeless living in their car? To them, it's not this luxurious thing. It's like, this is the only thing that I've had. This is the only thing that I've done. So it's kind of this interesting... I'm obviously like fascinated. We've been watching them for a while. They take children with them and homeschool. Not something I could do. They have ways of making money on the road. Well, a lot of them are doing YouTube videos. And I'm trying to imagine, first of all,
guys, this is so good. When I heard this is when I really wanted to just go and grab my frozen peas out of the freezer and sit it next to me on the couch, because it was going to be the moment where frozen peas replace confetti.
It takes a lot of memory and a lot of like gigabytes and like to be able to edit, render, add stuff to videos to make it look really pretty. to add overlays. Like, you can't do that kind of stuff well on a tablet, on a laptop, or on a phone. You can do very basic stuff with that, but you can't do that with, like, you need to have like almost a hard, like a desktop, right? So
I'm just about to open the packet of peas and throw it in the air and jump around. But yes, she's never heard of an external hard drive. And she's also, well, she's never heard, like, all my videos I make on my phone. Yeah. The only time I use my laptop is when I have to do live, because that's where things get a bit more. But yeah, so she's never heard of that. She say she needs everyone needs a desktop. Who still has one except gamers? That's the only people I know that have like desktop. What's it called, guys? Desktop PC. Why can't you make it on your laptop, Katie, with an external hard drive? What the fuck? She was obviously not into downloading torrents of movies. Not that I did YouTube. I'm just saying, remember that time? Yeah, remember that? Oh, fucking great. Not me. I'm just, from beyond.
So imagine the amount of space. My desktop is huge. It's 27 inches, right? That's what I'm looking at right now when I'm like on here. And I'm like, I just don't know how they put out all this content, where, and then imagine you have to put all this content out and sit in your van for 10, 12 hours, or however long it takes them to put these videos out. I do short videos, 10 minutes. Mine are like breaking news kinds of things.
I'm confused. Are they only sitting in their, like, I'm questioning from Katie's mind, are they only sitting in their van to film like they're in the van? That's their life, man. There's no like getting, like, just sitting in the van for 10 hours and that's it. We've done filming. Let's get out of the van and stand next to it and smile. I don't know, my snail mind has pressed pause because the level of dumb going on here is, it really hurts me. Are you guys hurting? I might have to go back over it. I just like a little take two. Did I miss anything while I was opening my peas? Sometimes I do, maybe, when a packet crickles, or when you're chewing nuts and you're watching a movie and you're like, I can't chew because I need to hear what they're saying.
Right now when I'm like on here and I'm like, I have like gigabytes and like to be able to edit, render, add stuff to videos to make it look really pretty, to add overlays. Like, you can't do that kind of stuff well on a tablet, on a laptop.
Also, I just want to say, how much better does the person, like the video that she's got pulled up on the screen, look than her fucking depressing shit? Their skin color, they're like breathing air. I mean, to be fucking blunt, that's really it. They're out there living. And Katie, you think you're living? Look at your fucking thing. Look at your makeup, for starters. Just for starters.
Or on a phone. You can do very basic stuff with that, but you can't do that with, like, you need to have like almost a hard, like a desktop, right? So imagine the amount of space. My desktop is huge. It's 27 inches, right? That's what I'm looking at right now when I'm like on here. And I'm like, I just don't know how they put out all this content, where, and then imagine you have to put all this content out and sit in your van for 10, 12 hours, or however long it takes them to put these videos out. I do short videos, 10 minutes. Mine are like breaking news kinds of things. So for me, I don't have to spend as much time, maybe an hour or more on editing per video, because my videos are very short, right? And a lot.
And your videos are 3 times a day and you edit them like shit. Where were you like, oh, I have to edit out every time you smack your lips? I'm like, is that the only fucking thing that you're worried about? There's so much in there that you edit and it's wrong. And then even how it transitions, it's your head goes from one side, boom, to the other. And I'm like, great transition there. Here I am going, even I'm better. You know, even when I was just starting out, I might have been better. I know, that's the crazy thing. Also, Katie, yeah, I create all my videos on my phone. Most like proper, I don't know, good quality, high-end phones, you can use that to make all your stuff. Oh, she's just, yeah, dehydrated. I'm just thinking of her brain just being dehydrated. Like, I'm jumping between like peas, because peas are dehydrated sometimes, you know, and also sultanas. And it's not an insult. It's just like she doesn't drink enough water and breathe enough air, like outside air, not her own little green room. Her green room. Oh, fuck.
A lot of my stuff, I've already have folders saved of photos and everything. But for them, their content is about finding things places to go, finding things to interact with, finding, you know, cool places to visit, finding interesting things to talk about.
Fucking great pause, right? If only she was ever listening to anyone's response to what she says. But please don't throw me off. Oh, please, the ear. But yeah, she's blabbering on. That's what she does. She has to find stuff to broadcast, right? They're pretty much following their passion. I reckon there's way more passion in adventuring in a van across the country, seeing things that most people don't get to see, like Katie hasn't, obviously, and has no passion to travel either. She homebody, you know? Not really a homebody. She's more of a green room body. Oh, that didn't go well together, did it?
And I'm guessing a part of it comes down to the more either better the travel is, or the better because there's drama kind of sells. So like you see thumbnails and it's like, we've gotten broken into, and that apparently happens a lot. Like they have break-ins. I was actually watching this one person's video and they were talking about how you have to worry about your car getting anti like TV and all of that, and living van life and our minimalistic lifestyle, wouldn't be posting it on YouTube. This is something interesting too. It kind of reminds me of some of the fundamentalist families, the ones that are like anti like TV and all of that, and but then they use those same things to make money. Like the Duggars, like, we don't allow this in our house, we don't allow that in our house, or like for instance, like the.
So she's comparing van life to the fundies. She's just assuming that they're giving up, that they're living minimalist, but then they're really contradicting themselves by filming it. Don't you think other people share the same interests? Not everyone. Like, you chose to be a tea channel, Katie. You chose to sit in your house every day and make videos. You chose that. It's a sad fucking life. You don't get outside ever. Like, why don't you do maybe 3 videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the other ones just do like come outside with Katie? Isn't it meant to be summer? Why don't you like shopping with Katie? Take us to Ulta or something, you know? Get out of the room. Yeah. Actually, not, no, don't take us to the makeup store. No. No, because you'd touch everything and then it wouldn't be good for me to watch or anyone.
The Plath family, they're like, we don't allow this. We don't get to do this. My kids can't have this, that, or this. But then we're going to put our lives on TV. I feel like when you ever do something like that and you proclaim when you're proclaiming that you're not something and then you use those same things to make money, there's sort of this like irony in it, in a way. I mean, I think it's fascinating to watch this kind of stuff, but it's almost a little bit ironic in a way. I knew a woman years ago, she lived like she had nothing, but when she passed away, she had $10 million in her home. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's amazing. I want her money.
No matter how hard one tries to show all us.
I'm actually just I should look to my timestamps now, shouldn't I? Let me just have a look at what chat is saying. If they're saying anything. Oh, Me More says KJ needs to how to report her videos. Yeah. Or just even with the whole Gabby shit. I can't even look at her posts. Like, I can't even go into them. I can't even make a video on how much she's exploiting Gabby, because it's too much for me. Yeah. And just also, I can't imagine that being my daughter, my friend, my sister, and the internet just saturating everyone having an opinion on what's going on and interfering. And yeah, it's too much. It's too much, especially it's all about finding him. Now that it's all about finding him, everyone should just stop giving him courage. Like, stop sharing photos of what he looks like. Stop bringing him up. Stop using his hashtag. Don't fucking talk about him anymore. Why isn't anyone talking about Gabby and what she loved and how awesome her fucking family were on Dr. Phil? The only thing that shat me about that is, why did he have to divide the family up into 2 and 2? Yeah, we get it. There's the stepmom and the stepdad. But like, make them sit together. Don't divide them at a time like this, where basically they don't look like they needed that division. Pretty well put together family. Can you imagine the fucking morals and shit that they instilled in their daughter, like growing up, having a family that is so openly together? And then coming up against his family, who is so openly defiant of them. I would not fucking give them the time of day. Don't focus on the search for him until he's found. That's just my opinion. Everyone's kind of just forgotten what's happened here. And just, even Katie saying that she's focusing purely on that because it hit home with her and it's personal. And if she had emotion, she would not be oversharing, going this way, that way, not really staying on the topic, really losing sight of everything, contradicting herself every fucking second, treating it like it's tea. Apparently, she's still using the intro, like I was questioning. I saw that she is still using her intro where it screams tea, and she's talking about this case. How can everyone that follows her even, like, if I'd never come across Katie and I came across her because she was covering this true crime stuff that I was interested in, and I saw her video and it had the opening with tea, screaming, and then it went into talking about a case where a woman was murdered. What the hell? Oh, I would be blocking and reporting that channel, just me. Anyway, she stirs me up something. Yeah. I can't even see my fucking things now. Maybe we should head over. I can't even. Where's my timestamps? Oh, Psychedelic Yoda. Good to see you. Why are you chucking a $5? Thank you. From what Gabby's parents have talked about, all 4 parents sound like they really worked hard to give the kids good homes. I know, right? That was so good, just how together they were and how it was normal. I mean, basically since she was 2. And I just didn't like how Dr. Phil divided them because it was weird. Maybe he did it for the viewers, but still. And then I find him just insensitive, just what he was wanting out of them to make his show better, what he got out of them, their emotional response, taking them back to certain places. That kind of stuff is re-traumatizing, taking them through the moment they found out, on air. That's what shits me. That's what really shits me. Because it takes me back to when I studied journalism, and the reason I didn't want to become a journalist, not only was I awful with deadlines and pressure and shit, but when we learnt about how it's really good to, if someone passes away, talk to the victim's family as soon as you can after that, because you're going to get the most raw information, and that's the best rating of television and shit. And I was like, oh, what is going on? And they teach that? I don't know if they still do, but it's 20 years ago, but fuck. And yeah. Gosh, I'm just I took myself there for a minute. I just got to come back down to what are we watching? Oh, Kerry Adams says, it disgusts me when she said the police came to her house looking for Brian. I know, right? Just, that's why I did that post on Twitter where it's how come it's not on your fucking local news or anything, or on when the police release what they've done for the week, all the arrests and all the warrants and all the shit, all the incidents that happened wasn't on there. Just imagine that she has to put herself in it to be able to relate to it, to be able to report, but it's all fakeness. It's lying to herself because she doesn't have any emotion at all, in my opinion. Because even if she was a DV survivor, like she says, why would she be over reporting on it just continually? And total disregard to all the rest of her subs that are there for mainly Duggar stuff and Sister Wives and everything else. Imagine just giving all that up, going, fuck that, tunnel vision, one thing over and over and over and over. How many weeks has it been now? Oh, man. That's right. She does. She wants to be the center of attention because she gets no attention at home. The only people that give her attention are strangers. My God, just what kind of sick person would you have to be to insert yourself into a story like this? That's fucking nauseous. Where's that fucking vomit emoji when you need it?
I do think it would be cool to like travel and stuff, but then you have to like go someplace that has a toilet. Imagine that. I'll send you some of the low budget channels as well. It truly is a different way of life, and some fundies do this way to stay off the radar. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Again, like people that do this, I have nothing against it. It's just, you know, I'm always amazed at like the dichotomy of like the luxury side versus the non-luxury side. I do think it would be cool to like travel and stuff, but I don't think I could do this full time, you guys. I like to be at home a lot.
I can't even imagine her traveling. That's disgusting. She wouldn't need to find a toilet or a shower. She could go days without. I'm just guessing. That's my little speculation. I can't even imagine her going camping or anything to teach her son new stuff. Just even camping in the backyard. That's one of my favorite things to do, camping in the backyard. The sunshine might do her so well. Well, I don't know. well. Because she used to have a tan in all her old photos. She has like a real, like her skin must be the type that tans. I don't have that skin. I have like white girl in the sun and let's burn it up.
And I feel like you would burn out almost in a way. Like you would be, I don't know what this person keeps saying locked. What does that mean? Locked Katie. We can, okay, so we can talk about it. You just had.
Right.
Oh, so she's admitting that she wasn't made for van life. Yeah, I wonder how much people see of these videos and it gets so romanticized that they don't even realize the like challenges of being in a van all the time.
These comments come from old creepy men anyway, so it's not like it really matters what their opinion is. But the first and most important reason is because of my dogs. If you have ever lived in
Oh my God, I can't believe I went through that. Like I was like not going to go down the dog. Like there's people that do this with dogs and leave their dogs in the van for long periods of time. Why? My God. And that lady that was just talking, I had to skip past, but yeah, she uses, she has two big dogs. One of them like that Beethoven dog. What kind of dogs are they? A big one. Bigger than a van. It probably wasn't that, but like that in my nightmares. Anyway, I'll link this video anyway down below if anyone wants to go back and watch it. But I just want to get to the highlighter and blush bit because this is really like, I don't care what she's saying. Maybe she said something good here, but when she puts her highlighter on, it's I don't know what to say.
Shouldn't be mean to her for this. I mean, this is, if she can do all of this and take care of it. Yeah, I've seen some of the solo women too. It's pretty interesting.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Can we discuss that? I am like, what the hell? What the hell? That was like boom, boom, boom. She's not even she highlighted her nose, right? So why not highlight because she didn't highlight her chin. You won't want to highlight the tip of the chin because it's not in line with the nose. And I'm not being mean when I say that. There's so much Katie can do. Like makeup is an illusion. You can manipulate the way your face looks. She can make her face straight if she knew what she was doing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, with the highlighter down the nose, first off, I don't think she understands that highlighter brings things out, makes it more noticeable. Why would you put it on the forehead? Not just that, but she should line up, put a dab on her nose, on her chin, but not on the point, like just over a bit. That would give her face the illusion that it's straighter than what it is. But she didn't even put any highlighter on her chin, which makes her chin stand out even more because it's not in line with the highlighter on her nose. Katie, I'm trying to help you. I know this is 2020, but wow. I've seen highlighter. Maybe that's how the highlighter gets between your eyebrows. You should not be hot. And there was no tap off. And wow, it was just straight line. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you even ask yourself that? Do you look in the... Sometimes I do. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, oi, what the hell are you doing? And I ask myself and I question what I'm doing. Katie, do you do that? Maybe you should start doing that. Talk to yourself. Yeah, take some tips from a hermit. Oh my gosh. Just makeup. Can we just watch it one more time? Because, wow, I feel like it just flies by. Yeah, Deborah says she can't do makeup full stop. Never has been able to. She tries to do it like an 18-year-old. Yep, she does. The amount of concealer under the eyes, and like it's not like if someone was trying to help me, like if someone like myself reached out to me and was like giving me makeup tips, I can't. Well, I think it's because she thinks she looks beautiful. It's the mental illness. It has to be, you know. That it doesn't want you to question that your reality isn't so messed up. It wants to keep you sick. So it wants to let you see the most perfect, beautiful person when you look in the mirror, but that's not really reality. And I think that's what must be going on. Like, she really thinks that she knows everything. Anyone to give her advice in the makeup region. Maybe that's why she hated Tati so much, because she was so good at makeup. Oh my God. But if she even watched Tati's video, she might have picked up on some tips, like subconsciously. Oh, it does my head in. It really does my head in. And, oh gosh, then we're going to have to go look at her Instagram, and with her latest eyebrows and stuff going on, I really just... Nikki is not her friend, her hairdresser. That's not her friend. That woman is trying to make money. And Katie doesn't know who she is, what she wants. She's willing to take advice from anyone. She trusts, like, you know, my girl Nikki. Oh my gosh, because, yeah, it's just off. Did Nikki also tint the eyebrows? But where? What tint what? What eyebrows? Katie would be good for that stamp one that's going around. Have you guys seen it? Like, I've only seen it because the makeup artists that I follow, they've been trying it out. So on like Twitter and stuff. Pretty funny, but again, you've got to be able to line it up. Pretty difficult. But I reckon Katie could do it. There's even little ones for when she wants to wear the half brow. I hope those days aren't over. Okay, we'll just look one more time at the highlighter thing, and then we'll close this up and we'll go have a look at her Instagram, because I hate her Twitter. I don't even look at her Twitter anymore, and I'm finding it good that I don't go there anymore. It's a hard place to go. But, you know, she posts what she posts on Twitter on her Instagram, so we're not missing out.
That I see. So is she like off the road right now while she's building? I wonder.
Oh yeah, that was the blush. So that was the blush. She just did 2 strokes. I know that people are probably like, get over it. No, because if someone desperately needs help, you got to tell your girl, right? This is where she's missing out on having female friends or even male mates. Like for years, my best friend was male. And he used to like help, like if I rocked up and he's like, your makeup looks like shit. That's the kind of people I surround myself with, people that are fucking brutally honest because they care about me and they don't want me to look like shit. Sometimes you can't fix shit, but at least you got told that, you know, heads up, you might want to go look in the mirror. No. And she doesn't have a like friend that has her back because she doesn't have anyone's back. Probably because, yeah, well. Oh, man. Yeah, so that was the blush. Okay.
Well, people shouldn't be mean to her for this. I mean, this is, if she can do all of this and take care of it. Yeah, I've seen some of the solo women too. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I wonder how much upkeep you have to spend on this, like how much it costs for like insurance.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done with that video, but we should go and check out her Instagram. But before we do you mind if we have a little break? Because I need some fresh air, but not outside. Oh, do you know what was happening outside my window today? Like it's so weird. Morning birds have been like the morning birds that I hear in the morning have been hanging out at night in my tree, but so loud. Like it's like word has got out that this tree is the tree to hang in, and they're so fucking loud. I can't believe how thin my window is. Obviously, I've never heard birds be so loud. And they were interfering with I couldn't hear the TV. That's how loud it was. So, oh, yeah, birds. Birds will be birds. Okay, so, oh, totally clueless. Hey, how are you? Says, I wonder how many of your viewers are sat laughing at her makeup because they've been blocked at some point. They have to be. They have to be. I got blocked for suggesting that she not take her, like this is November 2019, my first block, on my my teen mum account. She was like, I was like, don't take your eyebrow down that far. And she's like, but that's where my hairs go. And I said, wax them. I said, well, wax them. And then boom, I got blocked. I didn't know if I knew I could be, I don't know if you can be more gentle in what you're trying to say there, but help a girl out. That back then she was doing winged eyeliner and it was almost meeting, like it was so close to touching the end of her eyebrow. Even when I say eyebrow now, I can't say it properly. She's fucked the way I've said it. I linger on it because it's so much. Okay, well, I need to go and stretch and take a breath of fresh air, but we will regroup. I'll give you guys some music. I suggest if you're sitting down, we're on an airplane, you have to walk down the aisle, stretch those legs. I know, when you're walking, do you swing your arms or do you keep your arms in? I know you're meant to, but I know, isn't it? It sucks when you hit someone with your hands. Okay, where's the thing? Let's take a pit stop. I'll be back soon and then we will do Instagram.
Oh, 1 mile in fog pattern. patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, but I love you. Till grave your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at noon.
Dream a little dream of me.
Morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, but I love you. Till grave your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at noon.
Dream a little dream of me.
Morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
It's such a great track. Ah! Yeah, I love that track because it reminds me, like, it's from my favorite movie. Well, not that track in particular, but what it's based off, you know, Doris Day version. Stand by me. Oh, dream a little dream with the two Corys. Oh, what's going on in chat here? Renelle, are you in here? What are you doing in here? What are you doing? I have like 3 or 4 videos of yours I need to watch. I don't know how you do it with children. You're just not exhausted. But Renelle, when you have a child, do you reckon a little chip is activated or something that like gives you more energy than you've ever needed in your life? I don't know. Oh my gosh. And then it was even worse because when we're at the park. I thought it was bad because I felt bad for my niece that people were assuming I was her mum. Yeah. Oh, like she looked so put together. My child would probably not be so put together. My gosh. But yeah, so I need to watch your videos. And yeah, just seeing, I can't believe you're in here. Because I also never notice. I miss a lot of people that come in. Like if you need to get my attention in chat, write in caps. Because yeah, my peripheral picks that up. Okay, yeah, let's bring up, like, I don't want to go through any of her Gabby posts. Like we'll scroll over and we'll, you know, we'll be able to see the aerial view. But I just want to touch on some certain non ones that she throws in now and again. But yeah, because I don't want to bring any more, like, just to her. I can't do it. It hurts. I don't know. Okay, so let's just bring her up and get rid of me. Oh, get rid of my face. Here we are. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. Oh, I love this. Oh, hang on. It's moving too fast. Damn you people that are talking in chat. Oh no. Where is it? Fernando has written, put a 1 if you're a renellesmith fan. And of course, the chat is moving too fast and there's all these 1s. And I hope your cactus 1 finger is in the air. Cactus 1 finger. It would just be like drop the other arm, wouldn't it? But yes, I'm doing a 1. That meant I was doing a 1. I could just type it, couldn't I? Oh, look, me more 1 cactus. I like it. Okay, I need a sip and then. Well, this is great because I had a breath of air. Now I've got the dries. That's what happens, but we'll deal with it because it's a good thing. Okay, because what we're going into. I just can't, like, it's, how many posts is it a day? Oh, that's her new setup, right? Should we talk about it? That she's kept the 2 and that's her camera and is this, I'm probably wrong, but is this a makeup mirror and it's dirty, or am I wrong? But anyway, I just can't believe she's still using like a desktop. I know, it's kind of irking me. And that she's an Apple person, I guess. I'm not surprised, but then that puts down every other Apple person, doesn't it? I've just always had a Apple theory, you know. Oh, what is my Apple theory? Sky, what is it? I can't even think. Oh, this is what she says anyway. It's been a busy day and I'm yet to record. With that setup. Is that her tripod thing though that she puts her phone on? So it's sturdy. Is that the same one? Because I was always thinking that it was a wriggly legs that you can move and stuff. But if she's having trouble mounting, oh, there's so many questions. It's been a busy day and I'm yet to record, but I just set up my new computer. This means I'm going to be able to multitask when my videos are rendering. Well, you usually do, but that's when you go on Twitter and spend all your time on Twitter every day, all day, blah, 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 because that's what you do. That's your Twitter time when your videos are rendering. Yeah. And you probably don't use an external hard drive, so your computer's so blocked up, and that's why it takes forever to render. I don't know who's using the brains here. Also, it shits me that the microphone's up here. Anyone else? And like, that's the spit guard, is it? Not the spit guard. I've always just said that catches the spit. It's not that, is it? I forget what it's called. And like, it cuts the ring light. is cutting off half her face. Okay. Am I being critical? I don't even have, well, I'm not showing my face, am I? But some of us might be a little smart. I don't know what's going on. I need to go back to chat. Chat, save me. Oh, I see green. Me more. Saved by, you get in too deep, someone throws down the cactus rope and you're like, thank God. But yeah, 2 Apple computers, probably 1 hard drive is full. Is that what's happening? I don't know. Like, why are there 2? And I don't like that they're together like that. That's not how I would do. I would separate them and like have one of those chairs that turn around. So like, and let me just flip back to the rest of the life and then turn back. No, it'd be too much exercise, wouldn't it? Too much movement on the chair. Yes, Frida, brains in the, or Frida and the child, smarter. V could do a great setup, I reckon. Because kids where their parents use a lot of technology, they're just born with it. Thank God I muted myself, but okay. I muted myself. I'm a bit slow on here, but gosh, I don't want to see his face. That's what's annoying. Well, that's not just the only thing that's annoying. Should we read this post? I don't know why she had to use a picture of her son sleeping next to her in her bed. Like her son sleeps next to her in her bed. Why did she need to take a photo of him for this post where she is apologizing to her regular subs? Why? She says, I want to apologize to anyone who is here for regular content. I've taken a personal interest in the Gabby Petito case. The coverage isn't about money. Then why state it? If it's not about money, why would you need to state that, Katie? You normal people don't think like that. They don't bring up stuff like, obviously you're paranoid that people are talking about how much money you're making. Obviously, you've blocked and removed so many messages of people asking you if you can donate your profits to Gabby Petito Foundation and shit. And you like refusing. What's going on? As usual question. Oh, it's a long one. I need to get a drink. The coverage isn't about money or even views. I make more gossiping about reality TV. Why does that rub me the wrong way? Why does that sentence there, those words, I make more gossiping about reality TV? Why is there a competition? Why is there money comparison? Why have you even thought about the comparison of money or income that you make, Katie, if it's not about money? Jesus. That last sentence it's about money. You wish you were making more. This was an issue that hit home for me. DV, loss of a child, and narcissistic abusers. What shits me about her is how she keeps referring to her ex as a narc, and he gaslit her or was gaslighting her. What the fuck? Where's the emotion? If she uses, you can't. The word she chooses. She's so cold. It's almost 10 p.m. I'm thinking about how the laundries can't remember the last time they saw their son. I don't care what anyone says. A mother knows when they last saw their child. When our kids are going through something, we pay attention. Really, Katie? Really? You're the fucking person that can't wait to get home and jump on a live stream as soon as you get home from the hospital because you can't wait to relay every detail of what you've gone through in the hospital for the past few days, even though it's about your son. Your son's coming home from hospital. He needs his mum. He needs you to care. He needs you to be there. And you're not. So, I don't know, Katie. Well, I do. You're not a mother. You talk yourself up. But yeah, you lie to yourself every day. We don't forget that our kid might have disappeared on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. Sorry, it's rubbing me. It's weird when I read it like this compared to when I read it on my phone. I don't know. It's rubbing me a bit more harder than it was before. Sorry, I'm annoying. It takes me forever to read it because this is why my emotional reaction. Yeah. We don't forget that our kid might have disappeared on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. We certainly don't wait 4 days to call. We certainly don't wait 4 days to call police if we think our child might have killed themselves. How cold is that fucking sentence, man? We certainly don't wait days to call police. Who the fuck are you, Katie? You've never been in this situation. You don't know what is going on both ends. You're speculating. You're trying to act like you are the most protective parent in the world, but you fucking exploit your child like this. What's going on? Do you just not even bother? You just put it there now? And then you write about someone else with their child? Katie, come on. Do the wheels in your brain even move anymore? Well, that's right. You've been telling everyone to use critical thinking. I know where my son is tonight. I know where he is every day. Sure, he's younger. Sure, he's younger than Brian. He's a fucking child, Katie. You should know where he is at all times. He lives in your house. He doesn't leave your house. You are not a helicopter mum. Sorry, I didn't even get to that. I know where my son is tonight. I know where he is every day. Sure, he's younger than Brian, but I'm a helicopter mum. Google that, Katie. Google what a helicopter mum is. Oh my God. When the fuck do you ever leave your room that is painted the most fucking bile? Yeah, actually, it's the color of bile. You know, vomit. When you can't vomit, you've been vomiting too much that you just start vomiting bile. That's your room. That's the color of your paint that you chose. You're not a helicopter mum. You will never convince me that Brian Laundrie is missing. Oh, for fuck's sake. She's still going on about this. Just same thing. If my son was missing, I would be kicking down every door. You would not leave the room. You would use social media to cry and everything. You would not be out there physically looking, Katie. No, you wouldn't. Too much work. You'd have to lie to make some reason that the mother should stay at home in case he calls. I don't know. If my son was missing, I would be kicking down every door, calling police, posting flyers everywhere, and calling every influencer. Would you be calling every influencer and media outlet I know to help me find him? No mention of your husband. Would he be there too, or just you? Because it's your son, isn't it? It's not our. Well, not ours, Katie. Don't get confused there. I wouldn't be out back wearing a muumuu. What the hell? What is she saying here? What were you wearing the other day when you wore that flag? That's a muumuu. Was it a dress, Katie? I'm sorry, it's really pissing me off. Like, the nerve, not the nerve. I didn't even want to say the nerve, but just the. And like 1,758 people liked this shit. Well, they're probably new. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I wouldn't be out back wearing a muumuu, sun hat, and playing in my garden. I wouldn't be allowing the FBI to waste millions of dollars on a bogus lead that my son is at a park. Gosh, you don't know how to save money. You only know how to waste it. So don't be so sure that statement is true. I'd move fucking cliches, man. But I'm just doing punching Cactus fucking hands in the air because I don't know what it's called anymore. I'd move heaven and earth to find him. Aren't you an atheist? What? That's what a real parent does. Oh, a real parent, Katie, a real parent. You're taking it there? Oh, okay. What I'm witnessing with the lawn trees explains to me how Brian became the psychopath he is. You're diagnosing him. I've seen you fucking even call him a murderer. Your speculation and what you're doing, Katie, could ruin the case. You're part of the social media shit that's speculating that he's already a murderer. Not like I believe that too, but I'm not a news outlet or tea. Or do I have so many people relying on me for information? My gosh. And what a fucking thing to put that next to a picture of your son. Oh, chat, I'm coming back because I should get a punching bag like for moments like this. I really needed to punch something. Air wasn't doing it for me. What have I got myself into? Yeah, anger things. But even when I punch, it's just two sticks. Like, I'd be better at slaps. That's why I love slaps in Nintendo 64, 007. Like, slaps is my favorite. And it annoys my siblings because there's like 4 controllers and like a controller for us each. And I get to choose that we're playing slaps. And yeah, see how annoying I am? I know, right? I'm realizing it now as I'm saying it out loud. Wow, no wonder I'm the odd one out. They're so cool and they're like metrosexuals. If anyone in Australia knows, yeah. Okay, let's go. The next one, I just want to talk about Snoop Dogg. Oh, by the way, if you've just joined, I'm avoiding the Gabby Petito ones. It's just too much. We're just scanning from, I don't know, sharing a clip of Dr. Phil that might not go down very well. He's very particular, I heard. Well, I heard through, like, who is it? Is it Kendall? Yeah, Kendall Ray. She always wants to, like, she'll be covering a story and include the Dr. Phil footage. And I think she must have learned a lesson, because she's like, nah, like, you can't even use a little bit without getting a copyright strike or something. Might be different on Instagram. Can you just, like, fucking stop posting him? Where's the picture? Where's the wine when you need it? Oh, we were too far down. Oh, here we are with the Snoop, but also here we are with a history of Australia. And as an Australian, I've got words. And also I have, like, family, like immediate family, like that's what my brother is taking over from my dad, like with liquor stores, like owning liquor stores and stuff. And so my dad used to always boast, like, that he's raised us on good palates, but then point to me and wonder why I drank Jack Daniels. God, I used to drink so much bad stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we'll go there. I just need to have a gulp. I love Snoop Dogg, but I hate how she talks about Snoop Dogg, because was she listening to Snoop Dogg when she was listening to JonBonJovi? Oh, because we'll go there next. And yeah, has anyone seen the JonBonJovi one? That's like, it's not funny to admit, but I just can't imagine. Okay, so Katie says, yeah, it's a bottle of, like, Snoop Dogg's bottle that he did, like, this collab with an Australian wine company. Any other wine-loving Snoop Dogg fans need to try this wine. What did we use wine so many times in a guy's name that has double G? Everything's double. What's going on? Okay, hang on. Whew. Any other wine-loving Snoop Dogg fans need to try this wine. Oh, where's the question mark? Is it a question mark? I don't know. Is it a question mark? Yeah, it is, isn't it? At 19 Crimes has a California blend. The wine is full-bodied blended with 65% Petite Syrah, 30% Zinfandel, and 5% Merlot. Okay. Snoop is not a colonist of Australia, but he's part. Why the fuck would he be? Why would he be, though? What? Like, what the hell? Well, I know the line, like this line of reds. I looked into it, and they did, like, mention some convicts, but they also included other celebrities. Plus, this ties in with, he has, like, more in his range. Snoop Dogg, like, not just this bottle. He's not just in this little collab, but, like, he also has other varieties. Anyway, Snoop is not a colonist of Australia, but his partnership with the wine brand is fitting. He has or was. I'm going to correct you. He was charged and acquitted of murder in 1966. No, yeah, 1996. Oh my gosh, I scared myself. I was like, 1966? No way. 1996. Since then, Snoop has turned his life into creating music, art, and has become established in the food and wine industry. I can't believe you just becoming a mouthpiece for Snoop because you're his biggest fan. Like, no one else knows this. I love fucking Snoop and Martha. It's my favorite because, like, does anyone remember? Also, what's my, don't lose it. Was it The Real Life? An episode or a series with Ron Jeremy, the porn star, And he was like really good friends with that lady that was like religious and had the makeup. Oh, why am I forgetting her name? Oh my God. That's the critical thing. Why am I forgetting her name? Someone will know what I'm talking about. She was actually really cool as well. Like, can you even imagine a porn star and someone who's just really religious just getting on? I love that kind of stuff. They just found a mutual thing. Yes, Tammy Faye Baker. Thank you, Will. Cactus high five. Exactly. God, it wasn't coming to me at all. Jessica was in my head. I don't know where that came from. Yes, and let's go back to the colony story because it's so great. Should we get our social study books out? I think so. We're getting taught by the best teacher who's going to tell us about history and life outside of Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know why I say Minnesota. Minnesota, it's hard. I keep muting myself. Ooh. Since then, he's turned his life around. Martha Stewart and Snoop famously hosted potluck dinner party for 2 seasons. Oh, can I write that down? I want to watch that. Or was that what I was watching? I just watched them cook. They're funny. And they have a cookbook together. 19 Crimes is an Australian wine company that is featured it's her writing, not me. 19 Crimes is an Australian company that is featured. Oh, that features. Oh, get rid of that IS, not even needed. That features the British convicts that were sent to live in Australia rather than sent to jail. Well, Labor, I mean, someone needed it. No, it was awful. But also, does she not know that, well, just like the British, did they send people to, I don't know, American history at all? I should look into it, but didn't they take the country from the original Indians and stuff as well? Because the natives to Australia were Aboriginals. And oh my God, like we lost so much. We could have learned so much from their culture and everything. I mean, we still can, but basically just whitetized everything. That's not even a word, is it? I don't even know what to say, but just made everything their way. Yeah. And she lists all the stuff, all the crimes that you had to commit, any of these crimes you could commit and be sent to. But this is way back. Like, she's not even listing the dates. This is like way back. Does she think it's happening now? I couldn't understand. But she called us an underdeveloped country, and she didn't give me any dates except, are we in 1996? Okay. I'm sorry, I've got dry mouth. Their crimes to be sent to Australia were, I just love it. She does a good copy and paste. Let's see if she even lets us know where she grabbed this from. Grand larceny, theft above the value of 1 shilling. Petty larceny, theft under 1 shilling. She listed all this shit out, man. Like, what? Who fucking... Does she think that no one knows? Does she know that no one cares? Stealing lead. Stealing lead? Stealing lead, iron, or copper, or buying or receiving. Impersonating an Egyptian. What? How? In what country? I'm confused about that. Because, like, Egypt is in Africa. What's going on here, man? Okay. Stealing from furnished lodgings, setting fire to underwood, stealing letters, advancing the postage, and secreting the money. Assault with an intent to rob. Stealing fish from a pond or river. I wish you would give me a date because oh my gosh. Stealing roots. I'm so childish. Sorry, I needed to laugh at something. I just needed a good old laugh, really. She's already taken the top off here. She probably lost the lid. And that was her excuse that she had to finish it because I wonder if she uses a decanter. Probably not. She doesn't have that patience to wait for it to air. Plus, okay, should I read all these? Stealing roots, trees, or plants, or destroying them. Bigamy, bigamy, assaulting, cutting, or burning clothes. Counterfeiting the copper coin. I always have trouble with this word. Clandestine marriage. Do you know what that is, Katie? Okay, you're just going to leave me hanging to figure out all this information for myself. I thought you were going to bring the facts so that no one needs to Google anywhere. They just get it all from you. Stealing a shroud out of a grave. Waterman carrying too many passengers on the Thames. Is it Thames? I always say it wrong. I know it's not Thames because it's not even Thames. It's something else. Like, someone that's over there will know. Remember when Dynamo walked on that? Is it the Times? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry that I suck. Because I really annoy my brother because, like, he lives, like, in London. In Cora, hang on. Yeah, this is marked. Okay, this is so many. I need to go down. Can you imagine? Oh, no, that's not what she says. She says, can you image being sent in an can you imagine being sent to live in an it's not even under. It's undeveloped. Was I saying it wrong? An undeveloped country because you stole fish from a river. Do you reckon she thinks it's now? Does she think Australia, like, how long ago did she think Australia was discovered? Was that too hard to Google? And where did she get all that information? She didn't. I actually did research on 19 crimes because I needed to know who was their the supplier and who they fell under. Apparently they make Penfolds and what's the other one? It's a big one. Yeah, it's a big one, but yeah, Penfolds is probably the biggest one. Yeah. This brand of wine is one of my faves. Really, Katie? Really? It's a fresh, new label of wine. Like 19 Crimes. Haven't been around for quite a while, but they are one of your faves. And wanted to share. This post isn't sponsored. We were inspired. Both you and Toad. Okay, we were inspired to share when one of our followers sent us a message today showing me their bottle of Cali Red. So I took a photo of mine. Yeah, but it gets better. Okay, because on your phone, it's got that standalone reply. Where is it? I'm probably going to have to click on the bit that says reply. This would have, hang on, just let all that information soak in. Yeah, just, should we go back to, yeah, let's just go back to what she says the wine is. 65% Petite Syrah, 30% Zinfandel, and 5% Merlot. Okay. Then, so I love when people ask her for advice and she knows, because she just knows, guys, like knows everything. But then she doesn't. Is this it? No. Damn. We're going to go on a hunt? Oh, no. How do I find more? How does it work on the laptop? What's going on? Oh, my God. How do you use it on a laptop? I want the one where she replies. Oh, this is going great, isn't it? Don't tell me I read all that for nothing. Story of my life. Nothing goes right. How come it just ends there? Oh, if I had the smarts, it wouldn't be this hard. But I don't have a brain. I have a snail. Okay. How do I go more? Okay. Or is it, do I press that button for more? That doesn't mean add. Oh, God, you got to take a chance. Take that chance and go with it. Never question. This is the way you learn. Oh, my God, I'm learning. I'm so proud of myself that we clicked. Well, now we are in this together, but yeah, I say we when something works that's meant to happen. Oh, okay, let's keep scrolling. Is it just gonna, oh, am I just gonna have to keep? Is it gonna, hers just gonna show? Maybe I should look on my phone. Oh, it might be this one. I think it is. It is. And guess what? I need a drink. Oh. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay. Yeah, the person goes, my husband and I just saw this the other day at Trader Joe's, but haven't tried it yet. Thanks for the recommendation. Katie replies, I had to do a big swallow, but I also wanted to laugh. That's a weird sensation. I live for full-bodied reds. This is for sure one of my favorites. Do you not know what the hell you're talking about? It's a California blend. It's not full-bodied. It's got that, I'll tell you, Petite Syrah. I've seen it with an I. Oh, we won't go back up because does she keep talking? Is like it's a base for a blended red. It's what you would use for a blended red, and it's like a cheap kind of wine because it's got like yeah. So to soften it, but yeah, because it's really heavy, but they soften it up with that Zinfandel, which is a sweet dessert kind of wine. It's native to California because I remember one of the guys that I used to work with, because I used to have to work for my parents at their store, slave labor. Yeah, brought back California wine. It was like white Zinfandel and a red Zinfandel. It's basically like so sweet. And so that's in there, 35%, plus Merlot, which is the softest wine you can get. And yeah, Katie says she loves a full-bodied red. It's almost like, does anyone remember when she said she loves her Spanish reds and full-bodied? Spanish reds are a really soft wine. They're like made to be able to drink during like summer days and stuff. Yeah, Katie, full-bodied red. You just like a full bottle of red. Maybe you got a bit confused, but I did want to point that out because yeah, My dad would be so proud of me right now. Look at me using my knowledge. Oh my God. I almost want to give myself a self-cactus hug. Oh, and I rocked as well because it's a pretty proud moment here over in Bill's little seat. Okay. What are you talking about, Australia? The story of wine has nothing to do with the 1990s. This looks like facts because, yes, you brought dates to the table. This is just someone with a brain, obviously. The story of the wine has nothing to do with the 1990s. The 1790s, maybe. It's a bit tone deaf as a marketing ploy, seeing someone on that label who wasn't a convict, isn't British, and wasn't born until, but he's like bringing people in if like they have chosen to use him. He already had his own wine company out. This is a collab. They used his face to bring in, I don't know, people that are into Snoop Dogg, and then you get to check out the rest of the range. I reckon it's a fucking smart marketing ploy, but it's okay. I was going to say your name. Let's not. Okay, well, I like that you've got information here. Where was I? I'm lost in all the information. It's a bit tone deaf as a marketing ploy, seeing someone on the label who wasn't a convict, isn't British, and wasn't born until 180 years after Australia became a penal colony. I'm too immature for this. Became a colony. What is a penal colony? Okay. Aussie wine lover here. Yes, same, man. Well, not anymore. 5 months sober. This wine is one of our, cheaper nasties. Around $100 a case. Yeah, so 100 divided by 12. Under $10. It's not bad if you have already had a few bottles of some good stuff, then you're happy to go. And that's maybe why Katie likes it. It's her second bottle. Maybe, apparently, allegedly, you know how it goes. But yes, it's a full-bodied red, so maybe that's all she knows. Like, that's the only way she knows how to describe wine, red wine. So it wouldn't matter what it is, she would always say, I just love full-bodied reds. And yeah, I'd like her to, Katie, can you, when you next want to talk about it, if you do, I think you should, because it needs to be, just bring us back. I need to see it in the glass. So I want you to hold it up and let the light hit the glass. Can you see, does the light turn it a lighter color? I think it does. You can, that's not full body. Full body would be like a full-on Shiraz. And you wouldn't be able to see through it. Like, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Opaque? Opaque? Oh, I'm going to have trouble saying it. It's opaque? Something like that. It rhymes with that. Oh, prison colony is penal. Yeah, so, you jumped. Oh, that makes sense. Yes, it's been a while since I've been at school and learnt what a prison colony is, but thank you, Will. A penal colony is a prison colony. I can't clear my mind. What's happened? Oh my, yeah. Well, I just know it has really high tannins, which was one of the things. I don't know if I'm meant to have lots of tannins. I think I am. I think that helps my blood, but yeah, I wouldn't go there. Maybe for the label. Okay. Oh, look at you guys in the know. Everyone knows that it's a prison penalty. Oh. Is there a show where that would be a good show, wouldn't it? Like, from the slave's point of view? Oh, I don't know. No. Have they done it? They've done it before, haven't they? Was that Lost? No. not Lost, but in Lost they did find a ship that was part of the slave trade network. Like I learned a lot from Lost. Yeah, because it Lost, for example, I just want to say this because a lot of people think Lost is a shit TV show. Like if you weren't into the stuff that they were talking about, you probably wouldn't even know. And like every character was named after a philosopher or a great like physics. What is it? Physics people, and just like great thinkers of the world. And it was a lot of time travel theories and stuff, quantum physics. It was so up my alley. I had like notebooks. Yeah, I know. I'm admitting to that. Should we go have a look at JonBonJovi? JonBonJovi. But does she know that JonBonJovi, like, is she just talking about John? Like, because the whole band is Bon Jovi, isn't it? Or I'm scared to click on it. It's a video. Is it a video? Oh, does he have wine too? What's that wine? I can't imagine Katie drinking. She doesn't drink red wine or rosé. Or is this an ad? I've got it turned off anyway, because everything's better in silence. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Wow, is that him? He still looks so good. Well, I reckon music keeps you young. Katie, everyone looks younger than you. Katie, you are aging so much. And we've been through this because of the hatred and because you don't look after your skin and you're very rough when you put on makeup and you keep getting Botox and wasting money, but you're causing it. Yeah, by pulling on your eyes and stuff. Okay, I need a drink because I talk too much. Jeez. Thank God for timestamps. Oh. Every time I take a sip, I look to the chat and you guys, there's a lot of brains. I love people with brains. I love people I can learn from, but I also like people that just in one message, you can just learn a lot. Like Fernando says, and the hunter in the East Coast. Oh, hang on. There was one more, wasn't there? Oh, winemaking here in Australia started with the free settlers in South Australia who brought vine cuttings with them. Oh, I didn't know that. Hence the Barossa is known as our vine. It's that where it came from. Oh, thank you for that info. Like even being in the sort of wine industry, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. Today I learned #TIL. Okay, let's just have a quick look at this and then move it on, you know. At the end of today's final video, At the end of today's final video, I referenced that JonBonJovi was still hot. I had no idea if people would understand. I don't know if they did. I'm so glad that you are going to explain it. Because what else have you got to do? You know, otherwise it's the end of the day. You'd have to leave the room, go spend time with your son before it's ready to go to bed, or not. Oh, sorry, before he's ready to go to bed. No, spend some one-on-one time. No, nothing. Let's talk about what you really meant when you said he was hot. It's not that we wouldn't understand. Would we? If someone said he's really hot. But I'll let you explain it. Okay, here we go. I just had to do a swallow. This is great. I admit, I hate that she uses the word tween. Okay. I admit I was the tween. Why can't you just say teen? Anyway, the tween with posters of John. I was obsessed with Bon Jovi. Slippery When Wet and Bad Medicine were my favorite albums. Admittedly, I grew out of my crush. Sometimes I still have schoolgirl dreams. Schoolgirl dreams? Like, not just dreams, but like, I mean, you have to say like a schoolgirl. Why can't you just say you still have dreams? Why did you have to say schoolgirl? That's what I mean. Like, I reckon you're stuck in schoolgirl world. You've never matured past a schoolgirl mind, Katie. Oh, that's my opinion, by the way, on you. Just clarifying. Last night, oh God, I hate it when she talks about her dreams. Remember when she dreamt that she married Cody from Sister Wives and became the other? Her dreams freak me out. Last night, I had a weird dream about him. I woke up this morning and searched his Instagram. So it's so short. I kind of want more information. Oh, here we go. I found this cover of Harry Styles' Watermelon Sugar High. Yeah, do you guys think it's a bit weird that she's obsessed with Harry Styles? I don't know. I find that it's weird. Is it weird? Because she's like crushing on them. Like she thinks Harry Styles is hot and stuff. And now she's found my two worlds collided. I'm presently surprised. Oh no, presently obsessed. You don't live in the present, hun. Just saying. I'm presently obsessed with this. Why aren't you currently? Why are you presently? I'm presently obsessed with this song and Harry Styles. Laughing emoji. I was like, how is this possible? Anyway, John is still hot at almost 60. This cover is fantastic. And Harry is still sexy as hell. Ooh. I'm stuck in this like weird cringe face. But yeah, like it's all great and stuff, but it's just the Harry and and that's where I was going with that. And the rest is just all of her Gabby Petito stuff. I just don't want to. We'll just do a scroll. I just can't believe it. Oh, that's when Instagram went down. It didn't affect me, you know, Twitter, plus I wasn't really fazed by it. Don't really like Facebook. And then I don't use Instagram until like later at night. I think this happened during the day. So when Instagram and Facebook were down, Katie wrote, "Today was the worst. 1 exclamation point. That's how bad it was. It was the worst, but there's only one. Like, I don't know, that pisses me off. If it was the worst, give it more, mate. Oh, I love my community on Instagram. Oh, I can't say this word. Still. Y'all. Oh, it's too much culture in there. Y'all are the best. I was so sad all day. I kept wanting to come here and tell y'all the news. Even though you were sad. I thought she was going to say, I was so sad all day. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys how sad I am. But no, she's like, tell you all the news. I couldn't because Instagram was down. For everyone, Katie, not just you. So thank you for the heads up on what happened with everyone. It made me realize how much I enjoy. Oh, it didn't. Oh, really? Okay. It made me realize how much I enjoy posting here and reading your responses. I hope you all survived, but I hope you know. Oh, well, that's kind of sad on your behalf, Katie. I hope you all survived, but I hope you know, besties, I missed you a lot. Besties! And a lot with 1 exclamation. Sorry, besties has just thrown me. Katie, that's a bit full on. That's a bit, I mean, you spoke about this. Where's the creator boundary with the people. You're putting us right up there with best friends. No acquaintances, just straight in there. I thought she was going to say, it made me realize that, I guess she wasn't, would she have been sitting there refreshing it constantly? Would she have gone, oh, it's down, I'm going to go spend time with my son? Bonus, it's not working, so I can't really do my job. I'm just going to get up and go spend time with my family. Who cares? It can come back. I reckon she sat there refreshing it over and over. She probably went to Twitter, right? But then I bet she posted all of the Twitter posts. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring it back and be done. Sorry I didn't touch on any of the Gabby stuff, but there's other channels out there that are that are good at, if I did it, gosh, I wouldn't be able to put words together. I found it hard even making that video on DV. I wish that I could articulate myself so much better. There's times, I just could not even find the words because, I don't know, just, yeah. Oh, gets to ya. Just, yeah, it makes me my brain kind of wants to just check out. How are you guys in the chat going? Are you guys still alive? What did we just do? But I wish, Katie, if somehow maybe you could come across this, I wish that you would just step back, reassess the situation, notice that you're just so focused on Brian, finding him, blah, blah. Stop giving him your everything every day. Stop trying to be the one who is investigating, trying to find him. Just leave it to investigators. If you want to talk about it, talk about Gabby. That's the main focus. That's where it should be. You're calling him already a murderer. You're already referring to him as terms. Prosecution by the public. You are contributing to that, Katie. You think you know everything? You don't. Without a heart, without emotional intelligence, you're so fucking dumb. You've got nothing to guide you. I can't even imagine not having emotions. What would guide you? Nothing would. Well, because my emotions guide me, and that's how I'm able to write, because my emotions, basically, I empty my heart onto my page, but you don't have any of that. Maybe it's so, I just can't. Yes. And I'm so glad we agree that she just sat at her desk all day. She wouldn't have left the room. Do you reckon Toad would have known that it was down and known that she was just sitting in that room? She got to go 8, what is it? And she goes off to work. I've just got to go to work now. Enters her room. She even calls it going to work. I can't. At least get a golf buggy, drive a little bit, pretend that you're on the way to work. Will says he's going to be able to claim prejudice of a jury and possibly be able to have a great appeal if he has ever guilty verdict, right? If he has a guilty verdict, and her tweets would be Exhibit A. True. I've seen this happen before. I've seen speculation online and the focus on the person that did it, and people on social media have just gone in and found the person's Facebook and gone beyond and everything, and it ended up affecting a child case, CA case, and he walked free. I'm sure it's happened multiple times, but that one, of course, scarred into my mind. Yeah, even with the storage, the Google, I have so many Google accounts so that I can have extra storage. But she's so dumb. External hard drive was my first thought. And yeah, she thinks she can't be creative with just a phone. I've only got a phone. I've only got a phone. Well, I have a laptop, but I would rather be creative on my phone. Oh, I just need a drink. Oh, I didn't read your comment properly. It says some YouTubers buy storage units that can be used as an office. It's not at their home. Yeah. And well, even Emily, isn't she in her garage, but she's just like made it like her little piece of environment? Oh, what am I talking about? Yeah, this is what happens. My brain is starting to turn off. I can't believe I've blabbered on for a whole 2 hours again. But I think I just was overdue to come on here and talk with everyone. I can't believe a whole week passed. Yeah, I feel so exhausted. I feel like I've been hit by a train. I had to look after my niece only for 3 days this week. But 3 days, that was long enough. Oh my gosh. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Oh, I'm just having a look at chat. Thanks so much for all of you for rocking up. I love seeing how many of you rock up in chat. Well, it's good to see familiar faces, even if it's just familiar names. Oh, Venda, did I say hi? Hello. Oh, you're in research mode today. I love a good research mode. Oh, KJ's dream team. What's happening with this? She's just completely, who cares about the stalkers and all that, and the FBI, and making sure people are held accountable for all the harassment that's been going on, because it's all been one person. Well, what happened to all that? Fernando says, I think KJ's dream team lawyers are having second thoughts. In other words, I think Mr. Martin is trying to run away from her. I think he was just too inexperienced, and I think she's sought that out. She looked for someone who was inexperienced, that wouldn't know, someone that was easy for her to manipulate. I think Brown was a bit too headstrong for her. She wants someone that she can basically control. She couldn't control Brown because he wanted out. I'd want out too if I wasn't getting paid. Oh God. Okay, yes, let's flood the chat with some Cactus green love. I'm already seeing it from Totally Clueless. I keep checking Twitter posts and notification, waiting for you to come. Oh, you missed the last one of the light. Oh, well, this is take two because I did a little blooper, and so we had to start again because I doxed myself for the 8th time. Yeah, it's yeah. So, but we were only like 5 minutes in, and so I was like, let's just start again. No one will know until you guys get to the end here, and then everyone's in the know now. But I appreciate those. I mean, I appreciate people coming back and letting me do that, because yeah, otherwise I might have been a bit paranoid. Not that it matters, but I just want to try and keep my anonymous. What I'm not going to try say anonymity. Yeah, I don't have the mouth and the brain for it right now, for as long as I can. Hey, one day you'll all be out there. And no. Oh, it's so good. I'm just watching chat flood all the greenness. Okay, well, thank you. Oh, Will, did you hear that you were the I did a shout out to you today. I don't know if you joined, if you were in here from the beginning. Oh, yeah, you were, because you were doing jet ski talk. Jet skis, because it's still summer over there. Are you guys, do you go jet skiing? Do you like jet skiing? I've actually, well, besides my incident with my sister, oh, no, it wasn't a jet ski. I was going to say I've been hit by a jet ski. No, I've been hit by a surfboard. I've got like, I got a scar like on my, it's basically my, in between my eyebrows. Yeah, it's like a big, deep crater because, yeah, I came up out of the water and surfboard like went straight into my head. It seems to be the bullseye spot because I also got hit there once with a paintball. Yeah. Oh, you have to get a jet ski. Oh, that's so scary. Yeah. Oh, I'm such a wimp. One day, hopefully I won't be. But yes, thank you guys for joining me, chin wags. As usual, not as usual, because it's Friday night. I'll try to get as many timestamps as I can get done before I go to bed. But basically, I'll just put the general ones, and then over the next 48 hours, whatever, I go back and give it a little bit more in depth, because there's a lot of things you want to jump. You know, there's a lot of bring you back to the main road. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's good to see everyone. Okay. Oh, can get rid of that. Hopefully made sense. But yes, I'm a bit scarred of so much. Oh, do you know what? When the makeup thing, because I found Janelle Evans' makeup tutorial, if anyone remembers that. Yeah, I found it. I also found her Kesha video that she did recording to her Kesha video inside Bab's house from 16 and Pregnant. Okay. Take care. And also check the description, everyone. That's like, it has like all the clear information that I obviously miss. And if you would like to contribute to this channel, I'd appreciate it. All the links in the description. Take care. Please do. I mean that for serious. Take care. It's a crazy world out there. See you guys.